Hi, I'm Bones O'Connor and this is my story of the Rugby World Cup 2015. Rugby World Cup is completed, all the teams have now gone home. I've enjoyed it all so much that I've written this little poem. The two Antipodeans left the other teams for dead. Australia won the silver, but the gold is with NZ. South Africa got bronze, but their start was really crap. Two-time World Cup winners, but well beaten by the Jap. When Las Pumas play good rugby, you just could not be bored. They worried the All Blacks and put Ireland to the sword. The pools were uneventful, there was the odd surprise. A scoring fest, 231 fine tries. England disappointed and made their supporters cry. Against Wales they should have taken 3, but they went for the try. In the quarter-finals it soon became quite clear the Southern Hemisphere teams had nothing to fear. Scotland were like Braveheart, they fought for every ball. They would have beaten Australia were it not for Craig's poor call. The semi-finals were no shock, the games went all to plan. Australia and New Zealand, would there be a goal for Dan? The final was in Twickers, HQ to the Palms. There were 82,000 children, dads and mums. The ref was Nigel Owens, as an act he is just class. He had a smashing game, missing just one forward pass. If a player questions him, his response is just the same. Go back to your position and get on with your own game. If his advice it is ignored, his words are very few. There's only one ref on this pitch, and it is me, not you. But his classic in the final, it's there for all to see. He told Dan Carter, please don't curse, because you're on TV. The Kiwis started well, and they ground the Aussies down. It became very clear there was just one team in town. At first they traded penalties, and the All Blacks moved ahead. That try before half-time left the Wallabies for dead. Some half-time words from Cheika must have cheered the Aussies up. They came back out determined to win their third World Cup. But New Zealand scored another try thanks to Man Anu. He is now really just as good as that man Lomu. Ben Smith mucked up his tackle. Did he lose his head? He got a yellow card, but it could have been a red. The Aussies took their chance. David Pocock scored a try. With an extra man advantage, they just started to fly. A second try soon followed. 4 points was now the gap. The All Blacks seemed on the ropes. Were they really in a flap? But they refused to panic. They knew they had their man. The sweetest of drop goals was then beautifully struck by Dan. Another 3 points followed. Bowden Barrett was real keen. He scored a lovely try, 34-17. The Aussies had no answer. They knew their game was up, and that Richie's mighty paws would be on the Rugby Cup. Fair play Michael Cheika, he did not moan or bitch. He just said that New Zealand were the best team on that pitch. Next World Cup is in Japan, so get your flights booked quick and see if New Zealand can get a Rugby Cup hat-trick. On Steve Hansen's rugby team there's only one sure starter. The world's best out half for years has always been Dan Carter. The only man to lift Will twice, that is Richie McCaw. At every ruck chasing the ball, you'll find his mighty paw. As human beings, the All Blacks are superstars as well. That gesture by Sonny Bill, it really was just swell. And after every game, they clean up their dressing room. That's right, Richie McCaw will be first to use the broom. So congrats to the All Blacks, as a team you're really great. But Munster beat you 12-0 back in '78.